Today class we are going to discuss about the nuclear power plant, or simply it is represent for nuclear power station. Actually at present throughout the world, day to day the population growth is increased. At the same time the technology is well developed. Those technologies we need to utilize. The primary required is nothing but the electricity. The primary thing, the supply is required. To utilize all those things, the primary thing is required for the electricity. At present, that is the power generation is less than the power demand plus losses. That is, the demand is increasing but the generation is constant. The demand is increasing, the generation is constant, but we need to satisfy for the consumer. For that purpose, what are the sources available in the nature? We need to utilize those sources and satisfy for the consumers. Here in the power system, the main objective is we need to satisfy for the consumer under two parameters. One is for the quality, another one is for the quantity. Quality means we need to supply the electricity 24 hours in a day without fluctuation, without interruption of the supply. Quantity means at reasonable price. At reasonable price. The generating station which utilizes the nuclear energy for generating electricity is known as nuclear power station. Nuclear power station. Here the nuclear energy means we are using the fuel is, that is the uranium, thorium or plutonium. Generally in the nuclear power plant, the fuel we are using is the uranium, thorium and plutonium is represent for uranium 235, uranium 238, uranium 234, and the thorium it is represent for Th232. The plutonium it is represent for Pu239. But the maximum in the nuclear power plant, they are preferred the fuel is uranium 235. In uranium 235 comparing to the remaining fuel, the efficiency is more and the fuel utilization is less. Actually the conventional power plants, there are three types. One is for the thermal power plant, nuclear power plant, the gas and then diesel power plants. Now you can observe here, this is nothing but the thermal power plant. Another one is for the nuclear power plant. Now the both they are using for the steam turbine. In the thermal power plant, the fuel they are using is the coal. In nuclear power plant, the fuel they are using for uranium or thorium or plutonium. Thorium or plutonium. Once the coal is burning in the boiler furnace, it brings the temperature 250 degrees centigrade. It takes the minimum time period is 6 to 8 hours or 8 to 12 hours. 6 to 8 hours or 8 to 12 hours. But in the nuclear power plant, the fuel we are using in the boiler furnace, that is nothing but the nuclear reactor. Within fraction of second, whenever the fission processes appear, automatically the nuclear fission is happen. The steam is produced. The steam is produced in the heat exchanger, that is either uranium, thorium or plutonium. In nuclear power plant, we can generate the power within fraction of second, but in the thermal power plant, it takes some time. It takes some time. That is the minimum time period is required from 4 to 6 hours or 6 to 8 hours. Here the fuel they are using nothing but the coal. Again the coal is classified for bituminous, subbituminous, anthracite, semi-anthracite, lignite, so on, etc. Similarly, in the nuclear power plant, the fuel it is classified for uranium, again in the family uranium 235, uranium 238, uranium 235, thorium 232, plutonium Pu 239. Thorium it is represent for Th, the plutonium it is represent for Pu, the number is represent for the 239. Here, once the nuclear power plant, the uranium is burning, means the output in the form of radioactive substances. The output in the form of radioactive substances. It polluted the environment. It polluted the environment. Once it polluted the environment, affected for the all the living organisms, that is human being, animals, trees, grass, so on, etc. The land is also destroyed due to the radioactive substances. That is the major problem in the nuclear power plant. That is the wastage material we can dump into a deep trench without entering into the atmosphere, without effect for the human being, without effect for the human being. Due to the radioactive substances, The human being is affected, that is, it affected for the cancers and DNA are destroyed, and the breathing problem, inspiration problem is appeared. The skin effect is also appeared. This effect is presented for prolonged period, that is, it is 30 year or 40, 50, 100, 150, 200 years, like that. This effect is presented for 100 to 500 years. Here in the nuclear power plant, just we are using 1 kg of uranium, that is uranium 235. We are generating the how much amount of the energy, that is approximately equal to 4,500 tons of high grade coal. In the thermal power plant, we are generating the power, that is by using 4,500 tons of high grade coal. Simply we using 1 kg of uranium, we can generate that much of energy. We can generate that much of energy. This is the main advantage of the nuclear power plant. In nuclear power plant, the fuel utilization is very, very less. That's why here no need for the fuel storage plant and then coal handling plant. That is coal storage and coal handling. In the nuclear power plant, the fuel requirement is very, very less. Just we are applying the little bit of the uranium, we can generate a huge amount of power. That is the large quantity of the power. And within fraction of second, we can generate the power. And the fuel cost is more. The fuel cost is more. And initial cost is also high comparing to the diesel and then the gas power plant. Diesel and then gas power. Suppose the available sources, the nuclear energy we are using to generate the power, that is either uranium, thorium or plutonium, that power plant is represent for the nuclear power plant. Nuclear power plant. And at present, day by day, the electric supply is increased because the industrial growth as well as for the increasing population need by a country cannot meet from single source. If you go only for the single power plant, that is either hydro power plant or thermal power plant, we can't satisfy it for the consumer. That the hydro power plant, it is working only for the season, that is in the rainy season, we can generate the power 4 to 6 month period. The remaining time we can't generate the power. Suppose if the reservoir, the water is stored, the available water is huge quantity, we can generate additional 1 or 2 month period. That is, we can generate the maximum up to 6 to 8 month period. After that, that water we can utilize for the boiler purpose in the thermal power plant as well as the municipal water purpose, that is water is used for the agriculture purpose. We can't generate the power. In the thermal power plant, we can generate the power that is applicable only for the base load. It is not suitable for the peak load. Now, only in the single power plant, we can satisfy it for the consumer. That's why, what are the sources available in the nature? We can utilize all the sources and we can generate the power. Now, available in the nuclear energy, that is either uranium or thorium or plutonium, we are generating the power, that the electricity is represent for the nuclear power generation. Why we need to go for the alternate energy sources means, actually here, day to day the population is increased. At the same time, the technology is well developed. The demand is increased. All the technology they are utilized. The electricity, the demand is increased. To satisfy it for the demand, what are the sources available in the nature? We need to search it and utilize to generate the power. And one more thing, in nuclear power plant, the fuel requirement is very, very less and the fuel cost is more. If the completely burning of the 1 kg uranium, that is approximately equal to the power generated in the thermal power plant, that is the fuel requirement is 4,500 tons of high grade coal. 4,500 tons of high grade coal. In high grade coal means, that is the fuel utilization is, the efficiency is 100%. The wastage is very, very less. The wastage is very, very less. Actually, in the nuclear power plant, the fuel we are using is uranium, thorium or plutonium. The uranium, the family that is represent for uranium 235, uranium 238 and uranium 234. The thorium that is represent for TH232 and the plutonium is represent for Pu. The number is 239. It polluted to the environment due to radioactive substances. This is the major drawback. Now, how the nuclear power plant is operating means, based upon the mass energy relationship. How the nuclear power plant is working means, based upon the mass energy relationship. According to the Einstein's theory, it is represent for E equal to mc square. The relationship between mass and energy is nothing but the Einstein's theory. that is E equal to mc square. M, that is small m, is represent for the mass. That unit is represent for kilogram. That unit is represent for kilogram. And the capital E is represent for energy. The unit is represent for joules. The E is represent for energy. The unit is represent for joules. And the capital C is represent for the speed of light. Capital C is represent for speed of light. That unit is represent for meters per second. Meters per second. That is the speed of light. The value, the constant value is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. That is the relationship between the mass and energy is represent for E equal to mc square. According to the Einstein theory, the mass energy relationship is taken place. That is E equal to mc square. That is m in the sense the mass, the unit is represent for kg, and E means energy, the unit is represent for joules, and the C means the speed of light, the unit is represent for meter per second. The value, the constant value is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Suppose if the 1 gram of mass is destroyed, how much the energy is produced means 9 into 10 to the power of 13 joules or 25,000 megawatts. Just only 1 gram of mass is destroyed in the nuclear reactor. The energy, this much of energy is produced in terms of joules. That is 9 into 10 to the power of 13 and 25,000 megawatts. Simply it is represent for 25,000 megawatts. Throughout the world, we can satisfy for that demand with the help of the nuclear power plant. With the help of the nuclear power plant. But enormous amount of the fuel is available. The major drawback is it polluted to the environment due to the radioactive substances. If you generate the power with the help of the nuclear power plant, throughout the world, we can satisfy for the demand without shortage of the power. We can supply to the consumers 24 hours in a day for all domestic consumer, irrigation, municipal load, industrial load, commercial load. We can supply the power 24 hours in a day in a year 365 days. But the major drawback is it polluted to the environment due to the radioactive substances. And the maintenance is also very, very difficult in the nuclear power plant, and highly skilled persons is required to operate the nuclear power plant at the time of construction as well as at the time of operation. At the time of operation, that's maximum. They are not preferred for the nuclear power plant. Actually, in India, total 22 nuclear power plants are there. In India, total 22 nuclear power plants are available at present, and they are generated the power 6,380 megawatt per day at present. In these 22 nuclear power plant in India, they are generating at present 6,780 megawatt per day. 6,780 megawatt per day. If you go for additional nuclear power plant, the main problem is it releases for the radioactive substances. That effect is prolonged for the long duration, that is 15 to 20 years or 50 years or 100 years, so on, etc. Actually, in our EAP, the fuel is available. That is nothing but the uranium is available. The place is nothing but the Nallamala forest. I think already you have very familiar. That is in the Srisailam project. That is in EAP also. The uranium is available in the Nallamala forest. Already you know the familiar in the Nallamala forest means everyone in the mind it should be indicated. That is nothing but the Srisailam project. Actually here the uranium means that is it is used for power generation. Another one is for the atomic bomb. Here uranium means it releases for the high energy. Now we want to generate the 1 kg of coal. For 1 kg of the coal, the energy produced is, the produced energy is 8 kilowatts. If the 1 kg of the high grade coal burning in the boiler furnace, we are generating for 8 kilowatt energy. We are generating for 8 kilowatt energy. The same we are generating in the diesel power plant, that is 1 liter the petrol or diesel, 1 liter or petrol or diesel we are utilized means we are producing the energy 12 kilowatt. We are producing the energy 12 kilowatt. But if we are using the 1 kg of uranium, if you are using 1 kg of uranium, we can generate or we can produce 24 crores kilowatt of energy. 24 crores kilowatt of energy. Actually, if you use 1 kg of the coal, we can produce 8 kilowatt energy. If using in the petrol or diesel power plant, 1 liter of petrol, we are generating 12 kilowatt. But we are using 1 kg of uranium, the nuclear power plant, we are generating 24 crores kW energy, 24 crores kilowatt energy. This much of the power we can generate it, just we are using 1 kg of the uranium, 1 kg of uranium. Simply 1 kg uranium releases power, we can supply that is 60,000 consumers, 60,000 consumers without interruption of 1 month, that is 30 days, unlimited plan, not for the limited capacity, unlimited plan. We can supply the 60,000 consumers to both industrial as well as for the domestic irrigation consumers. How much energy we are producing, generating? 1 kg of uranium we are generating for 24 crores of kilowatt energy that we can supply to the 60,000 consumers. We can supply the 1 month duration. We can supply 1 month duration, that is 30 days without interruption, and unlimited plan. Suppose if the 1 gram of uranium, if 1 gram uranium is utilized in the nuclear reactor, it produces 3000 kg of coal. Comparing to the thermal power plant, 3000 kg coal is required in the thermal power. If 1 gram uranium we are generating the power, that power we need to generate the same amount of the power we need to generate in the thermal power plant. How much the coal is required means 3000 kg of coal is required. Generally, the uranium is used for 2 purposes. One is for the nuclear power plant to generate the power, and another one is used for the nuclear bomb, or it is simply represent for the atomic bomb. In India, total 22 nuclear power plants are there. In India, total 22 nuclear power plants are available throughout the India. At present, by using this nuclear power plant, they are generated for 6,780 megawatt power. 6,780 megawatt power. But the research is going in the Nalamala forest. They are find out the uranium is available. By using this, the uranium in future up to 2030, that is nothing but 2030, this 6,780 megawatt they can increase to 40,000 megawatt. The available uranium they need to utilize in the nuclear power plant. The target, the government, the target is actually at present in these 22 nuclear power plants, they are generated for 6,780 megawatt. They need to achieve in the year 2030, they are focused 40,000 megawatt power. They need to produce or they need to generate the 40,000 megawatt power. But available sources in India, that is actually throughout the India, the 25% of the uranium available in AP and Telangana. Throughout the India, to generate the power, the uranium available sources, in that 25% of the fuel available, that is the uranium available in both, that is AP and then Telangana states. Actually, after Jharkhand, generally the Jharkhand is the very familiar the place in the uranium, that is the first place. That is Jharkhand is the first place. That is the huge quantity of the uranium is available in the small village in Jharkhand. That is nothing but Jaduguda. The Jharkhand, this is the first place the huge quantity of the uranium is available. That is after the Jharkhand, the second place is the AP. The second place is nothing but the Andhra Pradesh. That is the highest uranium is available. The place is Nallamala forest. That is nothing but Amarabad Mandal. Nallamala forest, Amarabad Mandal. Throughout the world, that is the Australia and Canada, only available for high quality uranium. Only the Australia and Canada is available for the high quality uranium. But this high graded uranium is available in the AP. That is nothing but the Nallamala forest. That is Nallamala forest. This from the 83 kilometer. That is nothing but Amarabad Mandal. The Nallamala forest, Amarabad Mandal. Actually, that is nothing but, and one more thing is that there is UCIL. UCIL stands for Uranium Corporation of India Limited. UCIL stands for Uranium Corporation of India Limited. Of India Limited. This company works under central government, under the control of the central government. The main function of the UCIL, that is Uranium Corporation of India Limited, company works to identify where the uranium is available. That is throughout the India. The main function is to identify this, to search wherever the uranium is available. Actually, they are started in the Nallamala forest, the UCIL, in the year 2008 to 2012. They are pumping the borewell, 400 borewells injected in the Nallamala forest, that the sand particle send it to the laboratory. And the Nallamala forest, that is 83 kilometers from the Amarabad area, 20,000 tons of uranium is available. Find out UCIL. UCIL is find out, that is 20,000, the quantity, 20,000 tons of uranium. 20,000 tons of uranium is available in the Nallamala forest. That is just for estimation. A huge quantity of uranium is available. But the major problem is uranium is radioactive material. It is in the ground, means no problem. Once carry out from the ground, once released from the ground particle, whenever observed atmospheric air, it reacts the radiation. It reacts the radiation. Once we are observing this radioactive atmospheric air particle directly in human being, it reaches to our lungs and destroys the DNA. Due to that, the human being affected by the cancer. To identify and collection of the uranium is how much difficult. The same problem happens to store the wastage particle of uranium is very, very difficult. Just for example, in Japan, due to atomic bomb blast, approximately 80,000 people are died. Then just the weight is less than 1 kg. The weight is less than 1 kg. 80,000 people are destroyed at a time. That is, if we are taking the 1 ton uranium, if you are taking for 1 ton uranium and getting only for 2.94 gram uranium. If you take for the cleaning purpose, remaining all the wastage material, how much we are utilized? Only 2.94 gram only we are getting for the uranium. From 1 ton, in the sense, that is nothing but from 1000 kg uranium we are collecting, only we are getting for the usage uranium, that is 2.94, remaining in terms of uses. But this waste material also releases for the radioactive substances. The waste material we can dump into without observing the atmospheric air. Per day, suppose 10,000 tons of uranium we are collecting. 10,000 tons of uranium we are collecting. The waste particle is 1 crore ton. The waste particle is 1 crore ton. Now, this much of the wastage particle to store in a without observing the atmospheric air particle is very, very difficult. Suppose, if not properly stored, it releases for the radioactive substances. This effect present as well as for the future in long duration. Example, the Jharkhand, the small village is there. In the Jharkhand, that is the huge quantity of the uranium is available is nothing but the one place that is nothing but the Jharkhand. The village name is nothing but Jaduguda. The village name is nothing but Jaduguda. Actually, India highest uranium available place. In the year 1951, identified the government, the uranium is available huge quantity. And 1967, UCIL, that is Uranium Corporation of India Limited, started mining. But in the year 1990, effect started that surrounding peoples affected like cancer and DNA problem. Approximately in that Jharkhand, that is in the area Jaduguda, 50,000 peoples are affected with the cancer, as well as destroy in the places the water, air, the sand also useless. And that the particular place, water is mingled with the groundwater, that is sand is also destroyed. And also the maintenance of the nuclear power plant is very, very difficult. For example, you can take Russia in the year 1986. For example, you can take the Russia in the year 1986. Krolovilan nuclear power plant met an accident. Due to the radiation, 9 lakh people die with a cancer, and due to that accident, 5 lakh people shifted to other places, and the Russian government to suffer a very much of lot to close the nuclear power plant and spend crores of years to come out of the problem. And it happens 35 years back, that is in the year 1986. The problem is the accident, it should be happen 35 years back. Now we went for the visit place. At present also the safety dress is mandatory to go and visit the particular places. Now also the effect is available because the radioactive substances, the effect is for the long period, that is it should be prolonged for 100 to 1000 years. And one more example we can take in the year 2011, that is Japan. The Fukushima nuclear reactor is blast. Due to that, 100 members die in that spot itself, and surrounding 13 villages, some lakhs of people are there. The government should be shifted those people from night itself to the other places. And the best example in our AP, the Kadapa, the coal mining, the uranium mining is there. The place is nothing but Tumalapalyam. The place is Tumalapalyam. Actually, some years the uranium mining is going on. At present, the surrounding of Tumalapalyam affected for the various health problem. In that the area, the groundwater is completely polluted. Due to the radiation, agriculture, the cultivation is also destroyed. And surrounding 100 kilometers, children are affected with cancer. The small ages, the children are affected with the cancer. And the one more, the example in Japan, Hiroshima bomb blast, that is 80,000 people are died. The weight of the bomb blast is only 0.91 kg. And each nuclear reactor, the capacity is equal to the 10 atomic bomb. And due to that, we are not encouraged for the nuclear power plant. Actually, in the India, 22 nuclear power plants are available, but the huge quantity of the sources is there. That is, the available source is nothing but the uranium and the thorium and then plutonium. But the major problem, In the nuclear power plant, it releases for the radioactive substances. Due to the radioactive substances, it polluted to the environment. It polluted to the environment because it in that the particular area, the effect is prolonged period, that is 100 to 1000 years. For that purpose, the nuclear power plant is not preferred that much of thing. In that, actually, at present, the 60% of the power generation for the thermal power plant, we are depending 60% of power for the thermal power plant, and the 30% we are depending for the hydroelectric power plants, and the 3 to 4% we are depending for the nuclear power plants, less than 1% we are depending for the gas and diesel power plant, and the 4 to 5% we are depending for the renewable energy sources. If used for the nuclear power plant, we are generating the 1 unit cost is considered for the 20 rupees. The 1 unit cost is considered for the 20 unit. The same we can go for the renewable energy sources, that is solar. The renewable energy sources, solar. The rupees we are